Hello everyone. Today we have a new topic, that is industries. So let's see what is the meaning of industries. It is an economic activity which is concerned with the production of goods, extraction of minerals, or the provision of services. Today, the term industry is used to mean a productive activity in any sphere of life. We can classify the industries on the basis of size, ownership, and raw materials. Further, we can classify these categories too. For example, on the basis of size, the industries can be classified into three parts, that is cottage industries, small scale industries, and large scale industries. What is a cottage industry? It is a kind of household manufacturing unit. It employs people in a small family setups using hereditary craftsmanship where ordinary tools are used to process raw materials. Next we have small scale industry. Here the use of power machinery, investment and external labor for production sets apart the small scale industry from cottage industry. It requires hired and skilled labor and small machines running with power. Next we have large scale industries. These industries run with the help of large machines, a large workforce, and require a lot of investment. Then the industries can also be classified on the basis of ownership. And on the basis of ownership, industries can be classified into following categories, that is public sector, private sector, and joint sector. Here in the public sector, the industries are owned and managed by the government and its agencies only. In private sector, the individuals or a group of individuals set up these industries with their own investment and they are entitled with their profits. And in joint sector, the enterprises are jointly owned and managed by government agencies as well as by private firms. As they pool their resources together, both the partners share the advantages together. Now let's move further and let's see how the industries are classified on the basis of raw materials. They can be classified into various groups. The first one is agro-based industry. All such industries which derive their raw materials from agriculture sector or in which agricultural produce is processed to make a final product are known as agro-based industries. For example, sugar, oil, cotton, jute and textile industries. Later we have mineral-based industries. Such industries derive their raw materials through mining. For example, iron and steel, aluminium and copper industries. Next we have pastoral-based industries. Such industries derive their raw materials from animals or animal products. For example, leather goods industries, dairy industries. Next we have forest-based industries. As the name says, such industries derive their raw material from forest or use forest products for processing goods for use. For example, furniture industry, paper industries. So this is the classification of industries on the different bases. Now let's see what are the factors which affect the location of industries. They are availability of raw material, labor, power, transport, capital, market, water supply, climatic conditions, and government policies. These factors affect the industry a lot. Now let me introduce to you with some major industries which can be the backbone of any country. These are iron and steel industry, chemical industry, cotton textile industry, jute industry, aircraft industry, railway equipment industry, and automobile industry. These are some major industries which can make a country worth living with all the development and technologies. Let's see how many industries do we have in our country, that is India, and how is it making our country proud and developed. One of the major industry is an iron and steel industry in India, that is Jamshedpur industry, which is also known as Tata Iron and Steel Company, that is TISCO. It was established in 1907 at a small village called Sakchi. Then we have modern cotton textile industry, which was started in India in 1818. Today, cotton manufacturing is shifting from Mumbai to Ahmedabad as there are some favorable factors for the location of this industry. Then we have information technology industry. It was started in late 1970s. It has been developing as a computer software production center. Now we have Bengaluru as a reputed Silicon Valley of India, where you can find a number of software technology and a hub of technology is there. So these are some major industries in India. I hope that the chapter is clear to you. Thank you, students.